a GoToWebinar
Hello
control
everybody, it's
panel
Bax with
to
Detective
allow
Trader
all
at
attendees to hear
TechTrader.com.
you.
It is
This system will notify
Wednesday the
you once you
16th of
begin your
September, the charts of the
broadcast.
day.
The broadcast is now
Well,
starting.
the
All
market
attendees
really
are in
hard hit
listen-only
after the
mode.
FOMC today, and I'm not sure what that's all about, but there was some pretty good profit taking. The indices closed at the lows for the day going away. But still a lot of stocks churning and running and spray breaking out. Let's take a look at ADAP, which popped through key resistance today and edged just into the plus column above that area of resistance. So you look closely, there's your breakout. Volume was 750,000. Not bad, but not terrific yet. We'll see. I think the stock has enough energy now to get through up into the 13.5 range short term. APPS exploded and advanced from yesterday's breakout point with another 10 million shares jumping 362 to 32.29. Really good looks like this stock wants to be a $40 stock. ARWR with an explosive move on a positive drug trial. Drug results 34.5 to 53 before finishing 48.55 up 14.75 or 44%. Huge volume of 24 million. Notice that it backed off this gap here and this high here. If it does get through that 53.4 zone, we could see a $60 stock short term. AXGN popped, breakaway gap, good volume, and a solid close, the highest close since back in February. I would now expect to run it potentially around the 15 level. AXTI also looking pretty good in here as it popped today for 77 cents or 14.5%. 2.2 million, that's the second biggest volume or third biggest volume we've seen in the last several months. On a breakout day, potentially, but it does have to get through 620. Today's high is 615. We do that, we're looking at 7 and 8. CKPT, yesterday's new swing trade advanced another 36 cents or 9% today on 2 million shares. Looks like we might get to 5.25 or even 6.25. CODX with a reversal. Now take a look at the long downtrend. The reversal, 3 bars out of 4 days with good volume, and then a 2-day kind of wedge inside day. Take a look at it on the hourly chart. There's your little coiling wedge type pattern. That broke out today, and we're at resistance. What I'm going to look for is if CODX runs to 14.17, we could see 17. CRNT for 2 days in a row is now snapping back. It's at resistance. We need to get us above 245 for it to get some energy to run to 275 and 3.25. DKNG, we showed you that 2 days ago when it popped and broke out. Yesterday was an inside day. Today it advanced even further on 50 million shares. Up another 279 at 51 with a 53.25 high. But I'm looking at mid-60s now. FCX on takeover rumors advanced another 47 cents or about 3% on 27 million. Beautiful rising channel, now looking for 18 and 20. FOS sell with a breakaway move across the double top, finishing up 101 or 13.5% on 6.8 million. Looks to me like a test of the gap might be in order up there near 10.25. GME exploding again, 19 million traded up 22%. It's now broken out of its base pattern for sure. It's probably headed even higher. There's some resistance right where we are, but your next target is 11-12 zone. GOGO has been fantastic since it announced sale of a division. That wedge had formed subsequently was broken today with a pop of 136 or 14% on increasing volume of 12.6 million. It looks to me now that this stock may have designs on running up and testing 14.25 next target. GRWG coming out of a wedge for 3 days now popping. I want to see an extension past 17.5 to get it really running. $22 target. INO accelerating today with big volume, 1805 up 442 on 32%, a mere 113 million traded. The stock popped and closed above the 50-day moving average, which indicates to me it may extend even further. Next target is 22. MRSN swing popped, pulled back, and then broke out today. That's where I put the swing on it. I got a target of 32 and 36, maybe much higher than that. NK popped, appeared to have broken out 2 days ago, stalled yesterday, and then today it advanced another 49 cents or 6.35% on 2.1 million. Your targets are 9.25, 10, and 11.5. Novavax popping for 6 days in a row now, coming out of that falling channel. Some resistance right here was taken out and then closed right at. You can see the breakthrough there. The next target appears to be up here near 160, believe it or not. It's 39 points. Invite broke out yesterday. Should have put a swing on it then. That's a clean breakout, in my opinion. Looks like we're going to 48 and 59. PACB running. Strong surge today. Highest level it's ever reached in the last several years. Back just under $8, about $7.85. Today's high got up to $8.10, finished at $7.90. So I think we broke out. And I'm looking for this to extend to about 9.25, 9.5. PEIX with a major pop, 27 million shares, up 28%. Looks like 7.5 and 10 are targets. REGI on the run to new all-time highs and up another 176 to 47.05. I have a target of 55. Wrecker popped out of the wedge, put a swing on it yesterday. Looks like this is headed to 885.9. Sorrento with a big pop today from 671 to 915 and after hours. Traded up to about 915, trading at 878. If I can get this one up through 945, I'm looking at 12 and 14. T-Con, tremendous run on this one from $1.5560 up to 5.5 in a very tight rising channel. Closed through key resistance today. And I would look to take this one to about 6.25 as early as tomorrow morning. Vaxart, snapped back 2 days ago, pulled back yesterday on inside day, and today reversed again, holding support. That's key right now, holding $6. Over 8.5, this could be a $12 stock. Workhorse is still moving. That's a swing. It's acting great. Up another $1.25 or 5% today. Sky's the limit on this one, blue skies. I think we can see 32 and 35. And finally, WVE exploding literally 4 days in a row from 12 and 19. And although the momentum is strong and it might reach as high as 21.2, my target is a little extent. That's it for today, folks. Have a good evening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.